Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Mercedes. Today's video I'll be sharing my wish list for polish pickup for the month of April. I have 10 items on my wish list. I also have these items from like previous months that I figured out I have to actually manually go in and delete. So I will do that at a later time. If you don't know what polish pickup is, I will leave all of that information down below. I know I've mentioned it a couple times in my videos, but if you're new here, I know polish pickup may sound like something foreign to you. So I'll make sure to leave that in the information, like in the description box, so you guys can get familiarized with it, or I'm more than welcome to enter any comments as well. But let's get into it. So first up, I have the acetone antidote. Why are you loading? There we go. The acetone antidote by Baroness X in Darkness Fall. So I guess that's the scent. So let's just start off with going over the description and everything and the inspiration. So this is inspired by dark red and black roses. This month's acetone antidote is in the scent Darkness Falls. Pink pepper and decadent plum mingle with deep, sexy black rose for a sultry floral experience. Sounds amazing. I've used these like antidotes before, and from this brand and from many other different brands too. Basically, it just kind of makes it so that your acetone isn't drying. So this is if you don't use an additive on the left, and on the right, this is if you are adding in the additive to your pure acetone, just so that you're not, drying out your nail beds and drying out your cuticles. Especially for me, who, I paint my nails pretty often and I do a lot of swatching. Even though I use a gentle polish remover, I love Zoya's remover, I still use a lot of pure acetone for cleanup. And this is where I like to use the antidote. I will take my whole bottle, like my large bottle of pure acetone, and I'll dump the antidote into it. And there's specific measurements and stuff. So whatever I get, usually it's like a 1 ounce bottle to whatever ounces that I have in the acetone bottle, which it's like the maths. But anyways, I'll pour it in, and then I'll just use my little cap or my little dish to clean up, so that way my cuticles aren't getting all dried up and crusty looking. But I'm probably gonna pick up a bottle of this just to have it on hand, because I go through a lot of acetone pretty quickly, especially with the swatching and stuff. All right, next up we have Man Made by J&S. I don't know why this keeps loading like that. Just ignore it. But this is called Petal. This is Petal to the Metal. This is cute. This is so cute. I definitely want to try and purchase this. I think there's a cap. There's 50 of them. So this is inspired by beautiful tie-dye, the beautiful tie-dye orchid. Oh God, am I saying that right? Orchid? I thought it was orchid. Maybe that's a typo. Petal to the Metal is a blue to purple shifting steering wheel cover. It is made with a stretched performance fabric that fits most 14-inch diameter steering wheels. If necessary, we do have the ability to increase our cap, which I have a feeling they're going to sell out pretty quickly. So I want this specifically for the winter time here, because I live in New England, and I have all the seasons up here, but specifically in the winter, my steering wheel gets so freaking cold, and I don't like to drive with my gloves on. So this will be cute. I'm definitely going to try and snag this if I can. Next up is Cuticula, and this is in Best Buds. Let's go down here to the description. Okay, it's inspired by flower buds. So Best Buds is a pink that leans a bit warm, red with yellow gold, orange gold, purple, red glass flakes, and matte black flakes. Doesn't look like there's a cap. I don't know what this little thing is here. I record on my iPad, so it's acting funny today. But anyways, this is beautiful. Oh my goodness, Cuticula does these type of flaky polishes so good. This is gorgeous. You can tell that it just illuminates off of the nails. Usually I wouldn't be drawn into this type of color, but I feel like I've been surprising myself these past few months with the types of polishes that I've been drawn to. This is gorgeous. It has the black flakies, which I love black flakies. And it's just, oh my goodness. It's beautiful. I definitely want to try and pick this up. I know there's not a cap, so I don't need to be rushing to the site specifically to get this one, but I definitely want to try. I definitely want to get this one at the least if I get any of these polishes on my wish list. Next up, we have polish, and this is I Can Buy Myself Flowers. This is inspired by Miley Cyrus's I Can Buy Myself Flowers. So it's described as an indigo blue with holographic flakes and intense aqua green, blue shifting microflake shimmer. And it does not look like there's a cap, which is great. Initially, this wasn't even on my radar, but I saw a video, and I don't remember now whose wish list video I saw, and they mentioned this. And I'm like, this specific shot just was like, oh, that's pretty. And then, I'm clicking through and I'm like, oh my goodness, yes, the hollow flakies. And Polish does some amazing, like, they make amazing polishes. So it's like, I see some of these photos and I'm like, like this one here, like it looks a little too icy for me. But I know this brand, and I know, like, if I get this polish and I put it on my nails, even though I may be questioning this photo here, like for my taste, I know that I'm still gonna like it because I've done this with this brand before where I'm like, I really like this photo or that photo or this photo, but I don't know if I'm really feeling this other photo or not. And I'm like, you know what, let me try the polish. I get it, and then I'm like blown away. So this is one that I definitely want to pick up as well. Next up on my wish list is Polished for Days, and it's called In Bloom. So it's inspired by Great Silence Dahlia. It's a bright pink base with orange, yellow, gold shifting iridescent shimmer, and it also has no cap. So I was not even considering this polish whatsoever, and everybody has this polish on their wish list, so it's like kind of like going with the crowd. But the more I saw it, the more I'm like, you know what, this is a pretty polish, and maybe it might look good against my skin tone. I'm like, this is still like a what if, and I'm still up in the air. I like orange polishes, but it has to be like the right tone of orange, and this is like right there. Like this is like right there of like, it could be that kind of orange that I don't like, but it could be really pretty on my nails because maybe the shiftiness might differ from like that type of orange that I'm just not into, like that too warm of a color, like plain orange. But I think because of the shift, I think that's what's getting me. I don't know. This is pretty, and the more I see it, the more I'm like, this would be really nice in the summertime. I just don't want it to look funny. Like you see here how it's like pulling pink because of that shift on her darker skin tone. But then on lighter skin tones, it just looks a little more orangey. Like you can still see some of the pink, but it just looks a bit more orange. So I'm still up in the air with this one. We'll see. Next up is KB Shimmer, and this is Rose Were the Days. That's a cute one. Rose Were the Days. Ooh, this is gorgeous. Okay, inspired by roses. KB Shimmer always has really long descriptions. This rose is such a classic flower, and with the name being rose, it was clear to me what flower would inspire our April nail polish. So Rose Were the Days nail polish is a deep magenta leaning polish with pink and red tones. This vibrant, cool tone shade is amplified with an orange to gold shifting shimmer. So depending on the lighting and the viewing angle, this polish can skew pinker or more red. Hollow glow flakes add a dewy holographic sparkle to this two-coat shade. Oh, goodness. And it's a cool tone, which I love cool tone shades, warm tones, because I'm also a warm tone. Like my skin tone is warm. I don't like usually how they look on me, but this is leaning cool. This has the hollow flakies, which I love. This is beautiful. Do I have something similar? Maybe. I don't know. I'd have to really look and see. But oh my gosh, KB Shimmer, like the price is always right. Yes, they went up a little bit, but their price is always right, let me tell you. And the formula is always on point. So I think I may end up getting this one. Imagine that on the toes. in the summer. Yes. All right, next up is Cliona Cosmetics, and this is Celosia, right? I think that's how you pronounce it. So it's inspired by the popular summertime flowers. Celosia is a genus of edible and ornamental flowers that are commonly seen in the colors of bright magenta, pink, red. Nope, yeah, I read that right. Bright magenta, red, pink, orange, and yellow. It's a pink linear holographic with pink, red, orange, yellow shifting shimmer. So, and this doesn't look like it has a cap either. Wow, that's good. All right, so I have yet to try Cliona Cosmetics, and I know this is like, it's a beautiful polish. Is it dupeable? Can you probably find something similar in like from a different brand? Yes. But this is here in front of me right now. And I haven't tried this brand. I've been wanting to try this brand. And I think even though this polish is so simple, I think it's really beautiful. And the fact that I haven't tried the brand is making me want to pick it up. So we'll see. I think it's gorgeous. Like, to me, it leans a little more purple and pink. Next up is Cadillacquer, and this is an orchid. It's inspired by orchids. It's a light blue mint with matte neon pink glitter and turquoise iridescent flakies. And this one is capped at 610. That's an odd number. But this is beautiful. Like, Cadillacquer does this so good with their contrasting glitters. Like, they know what they're doing. This is pretty. This is very pretty. It kind of looks different on everybody. And I'm trying to see if it's because of skin tone or because of lighting. So some of, like, this one here looks a little more like almost like a seafoam-y green, and this here definitely looks more mint. So it must be lighting, because here it looks like seafoamy too. But I love this. Oh my gosh, like, it's not just the glitters, like the contrasting glitters that I love, it's those flakies that look just like shards of glass in the nail. This is pretty, very, very pretty, and I think I might be picking that one up. So I might have to shop when the shop opens, especially if I want to get my wheel cover, right? And the last item on my wish list is a top coat by Cuticula. The top coat is called Limitless, and it's in the scent Champagne Toast. Is there a cap for this? There is not. So Limitless is our 5 free scented quick dry top coat. The scent Champagne Toast is a blend of champagne, juicy nectarine, and blackcurrant. So you guys know that I love my Glisten and Glow top coat, and I'm always, I'll try another top coat here and there, but I always go back to Glisten and Glow because it's just my jam. But I think it was, I don't know if it was a recent video, Polish with Ray. I don't know if it was her recent wish list. I think she mentioned it in her recent wish list or previous. No. It was like she had like a recent video with like her favorite top coat and base coats. And she mentioned Cuticula as being one of her favorite top coats. And I'm like, oh, I have Cuticula's glitter smoothing top coat. And honestly, I love that one. Like, that one is actually one of my favorites, and at least I can tell the difference between like glitter smoothing top coats. Maybe I'll save that for a whole nother video, but I love Cuticula's glitter smoothing top coats. And I'm like, you know what? Let me try out this top coat. And, a little scent isn't so bad, you know what I mean? So I think I might pick this up just to try it out. I trust Polish with Ray. She has good judgment. Especially when it comes to polish and polished things. So I want to try it out. All right, guys, that is all that I have on my wish list for the month of April for polish pickup. I don't anticipate on getting everything. I've been doing really well. I have been doing really well. The beginning of this year was a little rough for me. We had a little rough start, especially with my birthday being in January, and I didn't really limit myself. But I've kind of been tapering off a little bit. But I'm trying to do my best, even if I just want to shop polish pickup, and if there's other collections that are coming out, then I kind of keep in mind, like, all right, if I did pretty decent on polish pickup, and I picked up a few more things than I wanted to, then I'll keep that in mind and kind of slow my roll for any releases that may be coming out for the month. But let me know if you guys have any of these polishes on your wish list, if you're planning on picking up any of the same ones, or if you have different ones on your wish list, I'd like to know as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one.